All right, guys. Up next, we have our tag team championship match: the Usos versus the Miz and Mizdow. And quite frankly, if you don't want to watch the rest of this video, I don't really mind because I personally don't even really care to react to this match.
Yeah, I mean, I even said on preview and predictions, the big thing about this match was the story between Miz and Mizdow for me. I'm so over the Usos and just everything else. I just want to see Mizdow fully cement his face turn and embrace the crowd. That's all my concern really lies in at this point in time.
You know what would make this match mean so much more to me?
What's that?
If we hadn't already seen it a billion times on Raw and SmackDown.
I know, right? I mean, we've seen so many variations of this match and this match itself a multitude of times that just the taste is really just worn out of my mouth here.
Man. Definitely curious as to how the crowd's going to react, though. I know obviously they're going to pop for Mizdow, boo Miz, but how well organized is this Philadelphia crowd? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we're gonna find out, dude.
Yeah, that's 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 the question that needs answered right there.
Absolutely.
How over are these guys? Oh wow, yeah, Mizdow's definitely getting cheered like crazy.
Yeah, the cheers are so real.
If he ever actually gets tagged into this match, it's going to be an explosion of energy.
You know it, man.
Oh my God, Usos! I might respect you a little bit more if you actually manage to do your entrance with synchronicity for once.
Yeah, the Sibu Tao. Gotta admit, the only thing that's even remotely cool about the Usos, but as you just heard Ashton say, they're not really synchronized.
Their entrance always reminds me of the dance that the Maori warrior did on Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah, such a good show too.
I know you're not familiar with this, John, but John Gruden has this thing that he does every year where he does 30-minute to 60-minute sit downs with potential draft prospects. For the longest time, it was only quarterbacks, but this last year and I think one other time he's done it with a few other positions, but for the most part, it's quarterbacks. And a few years ago, he did it with the Eagles' current quarterback, Nick Foles, and he did. He talked about how when he was at, I think it was Arizona, they did this thing called the Haka dance, and it was really, really similar to what the Usos do at the top of the ramp too. So, like that's actually a pretty prominent thing in pop culture at this point. Like most people, maybe not most, but there are definitely a bunch of people that have seen it before the Usos did it at the top of the ramp.
Right, yeah.
So the Usos have their whole eyes painted. This is something that I haven't seen before, and I'm kind of uncomfortable about it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's the Rumble against Road to WrestleMania, so maybe they want to do something a little bit special. But now you see Miz taking off his shades all pumped up, and Mizdow's just
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
God, Mizdown's so over.
the hype is so real.
Yeah, no kidding.
Miz sending Mizdow into the corner, and here we go. It's
Here
interesting to
we go, baby.
note too that on the road to this rematch for Miz and Mizdow, that the whole dynamic with Naomi and Miz has been greatly played down. In fact, not even acknowledged for my to my recollection. So I don't know what
What?
happened with that.
What do you mean?
But well, I'm just saying that really hasn't continued. It just kind of seemed to stop at a certain point. Naomi was just totally cool with it, with her husband, like telling her who and who she can and cannot associate with, and
Well,
just
yeah,
seems like
that's because they won the championships back.
yeah. So
The whole
I just
purpose to that story was the Usos being convinced that Naomi was being used by the Miz to distract them or something. I don't know.
right. Oh, and there you see the Usos making a blind tag. I'm really embarrassed that after all this time, I still can't tell the Usos apart to make actual legitimate commentary. I just refer to them as the Uso, or as we know here in our system, Uso 1 and Uso 2.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of a botch where Uso number one did a backbreaker onto his knee, and it was supposed to probably stay on his knee, but I guess he couldn't hold the Miz's weight on his knee, and he ended up dropping him. And Uso number two was supposed to come down on a splash onto the knee, and he ended up doing a flying nothing.
Yeah, more or less.
It was kind of weird.
Speaking of flying nothing here, now Miz goes to the top rope. Uso cuts him off at the pass. Oh, look at Mizdow here, though. Oh, there it is. Oh, man, this crowd.
Mizdow's so good too. By the way, everybody listening to this, seriously, go find Brad Maddox's YouTube channel and watch this show Brad Maddox made, I think is what it's called. There are
Yeah.
2 episodes up now, and the first one is really funny. The second one, this dude's acting chops are so good. I would go as far as to say they're too good for the WWE.
I would completely agree with you on that sentiment. Brad Maddox has blown my mind with the 2 episodes we've watched of that show so far. So yeah, guys, do check out the show that Brad Maddox made on YouTube. I mean, that's literally what you type in to find it. You won't be disappointed, I promise. And there's the Usos' throat getting hung up there on the ropes. Damn.
Yeah, what's your technical name for that move, John?
Yeah, I guess it's like a. Normally it's a hot shot when your throat gets hung up on the ropes. I don't even know what you call that, really.
Painful, that's what I call it.
Yeah, that's pretty apropos. Here we're going to see a replay, and it's slow motion. Wow.
I love it.
What are we submitting this for? America's Funniest Home Videos, and I'm going to do this with it. Oh, God, my throat!
Yeah, let's see you recreate that, backyarders. Oh, wait, you can't because your ropes are so loose.
Oh, man, that's actually a thing.
I know. Mizdow right back into the rest hold. I love how the Mizdow even plays along with that. I think that if anything, Mizdow is going to make people realize just how many rest holds the Miz uses in matches.
I know, right?
Oh man. And there it is. Mizdow got a little bit frazzled with that one. He couldn't quite decide which direction to turn.
I know, right?
So good. Oh man. Are we gonna get attacked? No, of course not.
Yeah, because Miz is a douche.
That's kind of the point.
The crowd may say Mizdow, but all Miz hears is Miz now, so.
Nope. Denied.
Yeah, I don't understand why you snub your tag partner like that when you're going after the gold. Like, put your ego aside and focus on a championship.
You know, it's worth noting Damian Sandow is working tag matches, but he's still doing the amount of work required to work a singles match.
I know, right?
Because he's doing stuff 100% of the time instead of the 50% you'd expect from a tag match.
Absolutely, dude. Completely agree.
And I mean, for what it's worth, The Miz is kind of doing the same thing because he never tags Mizdow in. So they're both basically working singles matches this whole run.
That's a very good point. It actually makes me respect both guys even more.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
What the heck? Mizdow actually thought for himself?
Free will! Free will alert!
1, 2. Reversed. 1, 2. No.
Oh man, Miz staying in this thing.
DDT. Great sell by whichever Uso that is.
They should write it on like the side of their gear or something. I just
What?
But yeah, they should write the name on the side of their gear, I'm saying. Like J on the side and some kind of lettering.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
really.
You know? Differentiate, fools.
Maybe one of them should just get a haircut.
Yeah, but I think the hair is probably the only really unique thing about their look that they got going on for them, which is pretty sad, you know, but still.
Okay, then maybe one of them should wear a different sort of, maybe a different color? I don't know. I don't know. Your idea works. Just get their names tattooed on their chests.
That's a good idea too. And there's an actual hot shot there, but it looked like more the ribs than the throat. But now the other is going to go off the ropes, and he sacrifices Mizdow. Of course he does.
Hey man, you need to take a page out of the Vaudevillains book.
I know, right?
Yeah, like friggin' Aiden English sacrificed himself for Simon Gotch, whereas Damian Mizdow or the Miz is sacrificing another guy for himself.
Yeah, but the thing is, ask how that worked out for the Vaudevillains. They look like they're on the verge of a breakup, unfortunately.
I think it worked out pretty well considering the legal man never got pinned in that match.
So true, and it didn't amount to shit.
Oh, how convenient that the Miz just happened to roll into perfect position to eat a splash.
I know, right? Oh, but wait, Mizdow. Oh, no.
Oh my God, are the Miz's gonna win the titles back? 1, 2. He kicked out of the freaking skull crushing finale. I've got to remember that the Usos can do that.
Well, you've really got to remember overall that the skull crushing finale has more or less been choke slammed at this point,
Or DDT'd.
or DDT'd. I mean, Ziggler
I think
kicked out of it.
DDT was the original because chokeslam was a devastating move when everyone was using DDTs.
Right.
Like late 90s, when Kane, Undertaker, or Big Show chokeslammed you, it was match over. But if anybody hit a DDT on you, it was just a really good spot for a rest.
Right.
Because then both guys laid out for, oh, what a super kick!
Who do they think they are? The Young Bucks?
I don't know, but I think that the Miz might be dead. 1,
Yeah,
2,
done.
and there's the save. Damien Mizdow with the save.
Free will alert again!
Illegal. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take Mizdow out now. I mean, you guys have to realize it's not.
Oh my God! Damien Mizdow just hit a skull-crushing finale on whichever Uso was legal.
Oh, Miz has got to crawl into the cover. Do it!
You're taking too long, Miz. You're a failure at life.
Why is Mizdow doing all the work?
1, 2. He kicked out. I knew it. Man, really, really, really just completely destroyed any credibility the SCF had.
I know. Mizdow did all that work, and you still failed. Wow.
Yeah. He did so good.
You're a disgrace. Look, even Mizdow's kind of looking like, yeah, bro, you really screwed up. And Miz is just like, what do I have to do? My finisher doesn't work anymore. What do I have to
do? Come up with something new, Miz. Oh, wait. Never mind. He's the Miz.
But that requires talent. Where's John Morrison?
He's dominating in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, he's back to being.
You wouldn't be able to cut your teeth if you tried.
I know. Oh, Mizdow again. Look at this. Oh, but he gets stuffed. He gets stuffed. But Mizdow having free will, I think, has totally thrown the Usos off their game.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's actually kind of what makes this match brilliant, because up until this point, it was nothing but imitations while Miz fended for himself. But now Mizdow's actually doing work.
Yeah.
I don't think the Usos know how to handle it.
Oh, the tag.
Oh, what a super kick. Oh, the power bomb.
The power bomb. And the Miz
the splash.
Roll into position. No, he actually rotated his body in midair.
And there it is. There it is.
2. There it is. Oh, man.
And Miz ate the pin. I knew Miz was going to eat the pin, but the question was, did Jimmy get the pin? Because that's what I predicted on Pwetov. Or was that Jey Uso?
I have no freaking clue.
See, because I know some people were predicting that Mizdow would eat the pin, and Miz would find fault with him because, like, you screwed up.
No, the Miz, I think it's pretty clear that the Miz had to eat that pin, because they're obviously they see something in Mizdow if they're giving him certain things, like the spot where he raises his hands up and the crowd goes crazy. Like, I think they might be trying to protect him.
Yeah, and now, but I still agree with everybody that Mizdow is definitely eliminating the Miz tonight.
I don't know about eliminating, but I do think it's possible that the Miz will get eliminated by someone and Mizdow will refuse to follow suit.
Yeah, because it's all about WrestleMania, baby.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's the Tag Team Championship over with, and we're back at our kickoff panel for whatever reason. So we are going to cut here, and we will see you for whatever the next match is.
Absolutely, guys. See you then.